the most visually unappealing place in the entire game. And that's cause it's mostly just one big shade of brown, and also cause it takes up a fifth of the entire map. But that's beside the point, right? Like, every region takes up a significant amount of space in the map, but nobody really complains about exploring Chenyu Vale, now do they? Sure, there are like set pieces. There's the giant parry tree in, I forget whatever the fuck that place was called. You can see it from anywhere on you can see it from Fontaine. That's wild. The big sandstorm, it's pretty awesome, you know. I haven't actually figured out how to turn it off. There's King Deshret's pyramid vacuum cleaner, which I have figured out how to turn off. They're all designed fantastically. It's just a shame that most of the exploration takes place underground, because the devs know the moment you turn 45 degrees away from a set piece, you are back to brown. There are chests in the brown, sure, but there are also large stretches of nothing. There's a theory that Canria is right beneath Sumeru. The door to the place is literally found somewhere in the Pari underground. So when we actually get to explore Canria, or what's left of it, the overworld's going to get nuked, and those empty spaces will become entrances for that eventual new area. That still doesn't justify putting zero content in the desert, BT dubs. Pretty cool foreshadowing, I guess. It's all a shame, because the world quests found here are some of the best the game has to offer. Golden Slumber, a commission from a merchant, spirals into the Traveler and Paimon escorting Tirzad, a cowardly academia researcher, to the throne of King Deshret, all while dealing with the baggage of Jeht and her father, Jabrel, who are eremite mercenaries with pasts that come back to haunt them. You dive deep into ruins, battle ancient constructs, solve puzzles, reach a pyramid that rises from the sands, enter the Golden Slumber by reciting a lullaby, and watch the main villain turn into a reality-bending void you have to outrun. I recommend you do it, it's awesome. Well written, well paced. This should have been part of the Archon quest. That's what everyone says about the world quests, but the best thing to come out of it is that Jabrel's daughter, Jeht, goes on to live with her father's old tribe. She stars in The Dirge of Bilquis, the other big world quest. In Dirge, we help Jeht lay her parents' possessions to rest in an oasis frozen in time, a memorial to the dead flower goddess who helped shape the desert into what it is today. During the quest, we meet Dilupar, a racist lamp that's done some seriously messed up stuff. I'm not gonna dive into details, but you know, this is ranked competitive racism. That's the meme, right? It's split into 3 parts and requires a slightly esoteric method to complete. Like, I had to look up a guide for the last chess piece because I missed it during a quest. Still worth it. May we meet under a lovelier sky. It's peak. This is better than some of the character-specific storylines. This blows Inazuma cleanly out of the water. The third and final quest, in the northern part of the desert, centers around helping a Pari named Surosh fulfill her destiny of sealing the giant rift in the sky. The quest and lore here are still peaked, but you know, it's not as absolute perfection as Golden Slumber and Dirge and Bilquis. It doesn't hit as hard. It's good for lore though. There are references to Dainsleif and your twin having been here, and that door to Canria from before. Part of it is because the gimmick of you controlling Soros to do puzzles, it doesn't feel like you're doing the cool stuff, because in lore, it's Soros doing the cool stuff, and it feels like you're sitting in the cuck chair for gameplay. All 3 quests are absolutely worth it. even if you're just looking at it from a primo gem perspective. The only true negative I can comment is that it is brown. On one hand, beautifully written, fleshed out characters with heart and soul that put even the main story to shame. On the other hand, deeply ugly, unappealing brown. Coarse, rough, it gets everywhere, and damn it, they really should have thought about making some of the sand red. For me, it was all worth it. I'm a story enjoyer. I enjoyed the story. I understand that reading 100 pages worth of lore and dialogue isn't for everyone, but you know, I hope you give these things a chance. I hope more players give these things a chance. Thanks for watching, and please, Hoyo, I need a Jeht banner. Look, I made a mock-up. It's great. It's fantastic.